Hello and welcome to my TMNT layer. Today I'm going to be telling you guys a couple of figures that I have in my collection that were kind of hard for me to find because it took me a while to find these figures, and I really had to do a lot of things, just to obtain these. So I'm going to go through a few of them that I have in front of me. Like these figures, they were complicated because they didn't show up in my area at all for like weeks, or even I would say maybe even more than a month. Could be more, I'm not quite sure yet. But I know it was pretty long in order for me to find these figures. So I'm going to go with the first one, and that one is this one here. This figure here, the Mutant Tots, the Bebop and Rocksteady. Like this figure, I know it came out like a while back ago when they showed it. I seen a couple of people, they literally got it like right away. But in my area and where I live, there was no figure of this around at all. I don't know where this figure was or if they even got it in my areas. But I ended up finding one. Literally just one, by just luck in my area. I went to this Target that I don't really normally go to, and they literally had one in there. I just saw it there. I was like, I was surprised they even had one of these. If not, I was gonna probably get this one either second market or from someone else, either a trade or even just literally just buy it off another person. Because I couldn't find this figure. That's how difficult it was for me to get this figure. Even though a lot of people got this figure pretty easy, but for me it was really tough to get this figure. So I wouldn't want to struggle again trying to find another one of these. So, I'm just happy that I have this one in the collection. So I'm gonna go with the next one. The next one is this one here, the Ray Fillet. Like a lot of people said that this figure was hard to get. In the beginning, I know they were normally just getting one per box. I heard a lot of theories and stories about the Ray Fillet. That he wasn't going to be produced. That there was one per box. Other ones said that some stores got it, other stores didn't get it. I don't really know exactly what the deal was with this figure. The thing is, like, I went to my store, my local Target, I don't know if I got there early or after the shipment was delivered. I don't really know. The thing is, like, I went there, I found one of them, and I was so surprised myself. Because I know a lot of friends and other collectors, they really struggled to get this figure. In the beginning, I know he was hard, so I don't know how hard is he to get now, but I'm just happy that I don't have to go through that again for this figure. The next figure would be Muckman. This figure, like, he was, I don't know, kind of rare and kind of hard to find. Because this figure, when I saw him in stores like a while back, I literally bought this guy off the shelves, I bought him off kind of when the show was ending. So I don't know if they didn't put that many characters of him out there, or they were not going to release him. I heard a lot of stories about him. I don't really know what was the deal with this character. The thing is, like, all these other characters released, all the ones right here you see in the back. But when it came down to Muckman was one of the hardest figures to get. So this figure, I've been having him for quite a while now. But when I went to the store, I literally had to go to a couple of Targets in order to get him. If not, I was thinking of going second market, but luckily I came across him. I couldn't believe it when I came across this character, and I was just so happy, and that I didn't have to really struggle to get this character. But I did have to track him down. It took me a while to get him. So I'm just happy that I have in my collection and I don't have to go through that again. So the next character is this one. It seems from the same line from the 2012, and this is the Super Shredder. The Super Shredder, he was really, I would say, like, difficult. I don't know if it was more difficult than Mukman, because these were like the last figures I believe that were gonna be produced in the line. Because this is actually when the show was already ending as well. So these toys, I don't know if Playmates produced a lot of these, or I don't know what was the deal with these characters. But the thing is, like, I struggled with this one too to get. He was hard. I tried going to my local stores where I live. I couldn't find any Super Shredders. I had to go like really a couple of miles far off to some other Targets, you know, far off from where I live. So, and luckily I found one. You know, I just didn't give up. I really wanted the Super Shredder. He was a really cool character in the show. For me, it was a must. This Super Shredder for me, I watched the whole show, you know, from the beginning to the end. So I kind of like, you know, grew attached to a lot of these characters, especially the Super Shredder and the way he ended. So really cool figure. I definitely wanted to get this guy for my collection, you know. I didn't want to pass on this one. Like I said, I was either going to buy it either secondhand or from anybody who had it at the moment. So I'm glad I picked up the Super Shredder. Really cool figure. If you guys have the Super Shredder, you know how this character looks. You know, for the time that it came out, I think it's well detailed. So glad I got the Super Shredder, and I wouldn't want to go through one of those, you know, hunting trips to find this character. Okay, let's go with the next one. The next one is another Super Shredder. Well, not Super Shredder, just Shredder. But this one's the Armor Annihilator Shredder. So this Shredder was weird. If you guys saw the rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know how this Shredder was. Like, he was mostly like just armor. He was like I don't even know what he was. Like a curse, like a spirit. I don't really know what exactly the deal was. But this character for me, he was really hard. Like really, really hard to find. This one, I literally had to go to a toy convention show and I found him there. That's where I literally found him. I never found this character in stores. Like, I searched everywhere. All my local stores and stores that were a little bit, a couple of miles away from me. I never found them. I don't know if they brought them over here to my area, or literally they just brought one in the box and, you know, probably somebody got it. But I never really saw this character. Like, some of these characters were like random. Like, if you see some of them, they say like rare, and, you know, this one says rare too. Like, I don't know. For me, they were just like these ones that say rare. Like, I pretty much some of the, like this Donatello, I found them. Also this one, and they say they were rare. So, but this Shredder was like so difficult for me to find. I had to go to a toy convention and I found them. So, okay, the next one is gonna be this one, which is Donatello. Donatello was a hard character for me to find. I just didn't know where to find this guy. I went also to a local toy convention. Was it a toy convention? I'm not really sure if it was a toy convention or was a what was it, like one of those vintage stores. I don't know exactly what it was. I forgot. You know, I just hunt so many of these figures. But this character was like hard. Especially finding this one in a box like that, still sealed with the KB tags on. You know it's hard. But this Donatello and the other turtles from this line, from the next mutation, I didn't figure they're hard to find. I still haven't found the other turtles until this day. All I have is just Venus and Donatello. I'm still on the lookout for Leo, Raph, and Mikey from this. But I'm trying to get them, you know, on card. You know, I want them carded. You know, I believe they look better for me in the box, and I don't have nowhere to display if they were open, so I would prefer them in the box. So cool figure, you know, definitely Donatello, you know, one of the smartest turtles from the team. Hopefully I could get some of the other turtles, because I would love to have a 4 from this line. I'm going to keep hunting, and I'm not going to give up, so we'll see how that goes until the end of the year. So until then, you know, I'm just happy with these pickups. But I wouldn't want to go through all that hunting, just like the same I got with all these. So these were all my like hard to find figures. Like, you know, I had always a story with all these characters here. So, you know, just wanted to share that with you guys. And, you know, I mean, if you guys are hunting, you know, just don't give up. Just keep going at it. You know, they're out there. It's just like, you know, you just gotta like, you know, be on point and try to look for the characters you really want. So don't give up, guys. You know, if you want a turtle, if you want some of these figures, you know, hunt them, track them down, go to cons, go to you know, toy stores, you know, pawn stores, vintage stores, antique stores, anywhere where they sell figures, and just ask them. Ask them if they had anything. Hopefully you guys might come across something good. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like this type of video, please leave a like, guys, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.